Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Verizon. Naperville taking a step toward enhancing its cultural landscape with feedback from its public art survey. Residents showing enthusiasm for nature-inspired and interactive installations as part of the survey, while 82% would like to see public art outside of the downtown area. The City of Elgin calling on residents to mark your calendars for National Cookie Day, December 4th at the center of Elgin, located at 100 Symphony Way from 3 to 5 p.m. Bring your festive cheer and a letter to Santa because the first 50 kids will be treated to a free cookie. The Napier Settlement is holding its annual tree lighting ceremony on December 4th from 5 to 7 p.m. at 523 South Webster Street in Naperville. Santa is set to be there. There'll be delicious cookies and cocoa as well. And events get underway at 5:15. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Do you lay awake at night worrying about what to buy everyone on your holiday list? Well, Skechers is here for a holiday rescue with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, the right gift for everyone on your list. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching your shoes, no retying laces. Plus, Skechers slip-ins are perfect for everyone. Moms, dads, grandparents, kids, friends, coworkers, and they're the most comfortable shoes they'll ever wear. Find them for the holidays at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Over the years, you've brought them into your home. You were prescribed opioids after the C-section, when Dad injured his back, when your basketball star tore his ACL. Opioids helped with the pain, and you held on to them just in case. But did you know holding on to unused opioids puts your family at risk? Opioids are powerful pain-reducing prescription medicines, but most people who are prescribed opioids don't finish their prescriptions. So millions of unused opioids are sitting in homes across the country. And tragically, more than 100 Americans die every day from overdoses involving opioids. What can you do to protect your family? Remove the risk of unused opioids from your home. Pills, patches, or syrups in drawers, purses, and cabinets, anywhere they might be hiding. To find out how to dispose of them properly, visit www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. NBA Cup group stage play last night. The Bulls beat the Wizards 127-108, 19 points, 12 rebounds for Nikola Vukovic, 8 and 11 overall, 6 and 5 away from home. Kobe White led all Bulls with 21 points. Zach LaVine had 18. Taylor Horton-Tucker with 13 off the bench. Jalen Smith added 12. The Bulls have wins in 3 of their last 5. They return to action tonight on the road at Orlando. The Blackhawks take on the Dallas Stars tonight at United. Chicago's 7-12-2. Dallas 13-7-0. The Stars are third in the Central Division. Chicago's last. Just one win in the last 5 for the Blackhawks. NFL tomorrow. The Bears visit the Lions. Chicago winless in 4 road games. They're 4-7 overall. The Lions 10-1, 4-1 at home. They've won 9 straight and lead the NFC North. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
There are Black Friday deals, and then there are Kohl's Black Friday deals. Where else can you get 40% off?
Test 1.
All in the same place. And it gets better. You can score extra Kohl's cash with $15 earned for every $50 spent. Get 15% off some of your finds and save even more with limited time doorbusters. Like 50% off toys, select styles. Offers end November 29th. Coupons do not apply to Levi's and toys. Kohl's cash do not apply to Sephora. Some exclusions apply. See store.com for details.
Welcome to Staples.
Help! My family's in for the holidays and I need gift ideas.
That's why we're here. Staples has amazing deals on everything you need. Gaming systems, even custom holiday cards and shipping solutions to send gifts to the family that can't make it.
Perfect. Have any Uncle Frank? I love him, but the guy is never quiet.
Noise-canceling headphones. For you.
You get it.
Unwrap huge holiday savings at Staples. And right now at Staples, save up to $350 on...
Searching for a financial partner that truly has your best interest at heart? Join KCT Credit Union, where they're more than just a bank. They're a not-for-profit financial cooperative. KCT members are owners, meaning profits go back to you in the form of lower loan rates, higher savings rates, and fewer fees. Experience personalized service that puts you first. Become a part of KCT, where your financial well-being is their top priority. Visit kctcu.org. Each account insured up to $250,000 by member's choice. This institution is not federally insured.
Twin Gyros, located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Gyros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinsgyros.com. That's Twin Gyros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois.
When the night is young and the stars...
Good morning and happy Thanksgiving to you listeners of WRMN. Thank you very much for being here with us today. Thank you very much for spending your Thanksgiving morning with WRMN. My name is Dennis Sonar Green. I'll be taking you through the next 2 hours, mostly of your comments, mostly of your well wishes, and some music as we prepare for the day. Usually for Thanksgiving, for me, the morning is about getting myself ready for the excitement of the day, having that little bit of calm before the storm, as you would. It's draining sometimes to be talking to a bunch of people and doing a whole bunch of things at once. So spend some time with me this morning. Spend some time with your friends here on the first shift and see if we can make some more as we go. And hopefully this will be a new tradition for WRMN of spending the relaxing morning before the hubbub comes in. Spending some time together. Right off the bat, we've got on the text line, that's the Image 360 text line, 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. We've already got the Soto family coming in. Thank you, Hector, for putting that in. Good morning, Dennis, and happy Thanksgiving to you and everyone. I'm so thankful for my mom, Nene Rose, my son, Jeremiah, and all my friends and family, and most importantly, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Lots of things to be thankful over there, Hector. We really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day. Anybody else wants to get in, go ahead and send us a message at 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. If you're having some trouble with maybe texting and your fingers don't move as fast as they used to, go ahead and call that number. We can see that text message as it comes in. It will show up as a text message for us, so you can jump into the fun as well. Or if you want me to, I can go ahead and play that voice message over the air. Lots of fun things to do today. Lots of things to shout out and be a part of. I've got some music that I pretty much want to play for most of the show that's here, but we will be cutting in with a few things here or there. Also part of that Image 360, we've also got the YouTube text line. That YouTube chat that you can jump right into is, of course, coming in right to the studio for me, and I'll be able to see it from there on that YouTube side. So it's all good as it's happening through the world. Let me know if you can hear me on the AM airwaves, because, of course, I am broadcasting from my studio at the house. One of the games that I want to play today, because we are a digital virtual media family, let's have our own virtual Thanksgiving, what I want to do for this game is I want you, when you text me, I want you to text me the dish that you are specifically going to bring for our digital Thanksgiving meeting this morning. What are you bringing in? Nobody else can grab it. So if Linda takes lima beans, nobody else can have lima beans. So we're going to have a plethora of things that are here. Hey, if you want to bring the can of sardines, that's you. You're here. You're on board with us. We got another one come in. No Nickname John comes in and says, good morning and happy Thanksgiving from No Nickname John. Hey, happy Thanksgiving back to you as well, Nickname John of the No Having Sans nickname. We're going to go ahead and play a little bit more music as some of these well wishes come in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of WRMN. Jump into the text line 505-926-1410 and get your well wishes for the day ahead of you. Thanks for listening with us. My name is Dennis Sonar Green, and you're listening to The First Shift on WRMN.
As city streets in twilight dwell, in every corner heartbeats rise beneath the swing of starry skies. Whoa, in New York's arms we'll never quit.
The moon is high, the lights are low. We're dancing where the hot spots glow. The band is swinging, it feels so right in New York town on this magic night. Trumpets gleam and saxes sigh as we sway beneath the city sky in alleyways where love's confessed. This jazzy night I feel so blessed. Oh, New York, your rhythm sweet, we'll dance the past with nimble feet.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody out there in the world. We really appreciate you being here with us, WRMN. I've got some more messages coming in from both the chat line and the text line. Of course, we've already got Hector Soto, who jumped in on both lines, and we appreciate you jumping in, making sure that we got that message. Happy Thanksgiving to you there. Brendan as well, loyal listener, that Brendan. Good morning, WRMN listeners. I'm Brendan, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks for listening, Brendan. We really appreciate you jumping in and enjoying this day with us. Wendy comes in. Happy Thanksgiving, Sonar, and to your family and your turkey meal and all the first shifters. And safe travels to Mark and Lorena. You are loud and clear on the radio and the app. Thank you very much, Wendy, for doing that sound quality check for us. We really appreciate that. We always need somebody to check us, right? Not necessarily in a hey, let me check you. Like, let me be rude. No, hey. Let me dip that spoon into the green beans real quick. Let me check that out. Oh, hey, how's that gravy going? Do you mind if I have a taste? Yeah, let's have some check. Let's have some balance back and forth to everything that we're doing around here. We thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to you. We're going to continue some more of this music here. Don't forget to get in what you're bringing to the first shift potluck. Are you going to be taking the pie? Are you going to take the pumpkin pie? Are you going to be the one who takes the stuffing? I know Ben has been put on there. I'm waiting for him to get in on that text message so that he can claim that stuffing that he's bringing. I'm going to get one right off the bat. I'll bring the turkey, right? I'll just make it an official turkey day, and I'll bring that turkey. You let us know what you're bringing to the WRMN fictitious digital potluck, and we'll fight everybody off to make sure that you're the one, the king of the casserole, if you will. Thanks for listening, WRMN. We'll get to some more messages as we go through the morning. Thank you very much for being a part of this and being a part of the WRMN family.
Bobby B, don't wait anymore, darling, playing right to the stars. Come on and slide me out a few more bars. Bobby, play the blues. If you feel low down and blue, then there's only this for you to do. Come listen when he plays for you.
Oh, listen to the boogie too.
Of all the cats.
Hector's getting in right off on his dish. My digital dish will be my favorite charcuterie board or famous charcuterie board. Hector, you've got a famous charcuterie board? Oh my goodness, we've got to check that out. What's on your charcuterie board? Do you put, the boss lady today has like 3 or 4 different jams? I guess that's something that you put. A jam and cheese is a thing that you have on charcuterie boards. I'm not as big into cheese as the boss lady is. She's practically a mouse. And so that cheese charcuterie board has been, the pieces of it have been sitting in my fridge for 2 weeks. She's been slowly collecting the pickles and slowly collecting the jams and the cheese and everything. I can imagine, Hector, that your charcuterie board is, of course, famous. We got somebody else coming in, and of course, that's Rita, another longtime and loyal listener. Hi, WRMN family, wishing all happy Thanksgiving, hearing and seeing you on YouTube. And she said she's going to bring the nervous pudding. She's going to bring the Jell-O. Do you put anything in your Jell-O, Rita? Are you one of those, like, find some little peaches or some of those pineapple chunks or something in there? Or are you just a purist and it's just that red Jell-O? Not normally anymore do you see anybody actually cut the Jell-O out into shapes. It seems to be one of those things that's been bygone out of the past, because then you get to eat all the pieces that don't have really a particular shape. Oh, or if you mess one up, oh, sorry, this is only half a star. I guess I'll have to eat this one too. Maybe I'm just trying to find an excuse for eating Jell-O. Just like I found an excuse to play you some great tunes from the golden age of radio. Thanks for listening over here. We'll get back to the YouTube chat in just a second. Thanks for spending your time here on WRMN, and happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, everybody, for jumping in with us today. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. Wendy and Brendan and Rita and all of those different people that are out there. No Name John. why did I forget to put you in that list? Well, because you have no nickname. I guess it's just John. Isn't John a nickname though? Isn't that a short for Jonathan? That's okay. We all have confusing names sometimes that are out there. Hey, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you being here on WRMN, even if it is just having it on the speaker in your home. You are a part of it. Without the receiver, the transmitter is nothing. That's just shouting out into the ether. We appreciate you capturing the signal and putting it on. If you want to, throughout the morning today, go ahead and just leave us on as many speakers and just walk around throughout the house. This is a much more relaxed, not to say that the first shift isn't already relaxed, but this is a much more relaxed, laid back, hey, let's get some greetings here and there as everybody has that hustle and bustle moving throughout the day. We're going to play a little bit more music for everything for you guys here from the golden age of radio while I am sitting here at the studio, my own home studio. I call it the study. Larry Jones comes in and says, a very happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, Sonar. Thank you very much, Larry. A happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Another great day that we can have here on WRMN with our friends is another great day indeed. The best way to start out the day is, of course, with the first shift. And if you were going to bring something to our digital cookout, our digital dish, if you will, go ahead and bring that digital dish. We've already got somebody that's bringing in the we've got the charcuterie board. We've also got, let's see here, Rita said that she was going to be bringing some Jell-O. Happy Thanksgiving to Steve Foreign as well. That is fantastic. He says, hi, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving to all. WRMN is always on in our kitchen. That's right. That's the best place to keep a AM radio on. I keep the AM stream on here in my studio as well. I had to turn it off just so you all don't hear an echo. But I took inspiration from you, sir, where I walked around to the different amazing rooms that you have over there. Part of the tour, and there was that wonderful warm glow of the AM signal just humming throughout the bones of that house. We really appreciate to it. Hector's got us on 2 smart speakers and the YouTube on the TV and the app on my phone. I like to boost the algorithm for WRMN. Heck, man, I appreciate you doing that. And so he goes into his charcuterie board that's here too. He says his digital dish, of course, is going to be his famous charcuterie board. So it's not just cheese, right? You can't just say, oh, I'll get a cheese board, right? Anybody can just slice up some cubes and throw it onto a piece of wood. This is a famous charcuterie board. And charcuterie means you got a bunch more things on it. Different types of crackers and cheese and jams and ham and salami and turkey. You throw some fruit in there, some veggies. It is what the boss lady likes to refer to as girl dinner. I think it's more of just going around and gathering, right? Just the little pieces of things. Let me get some peanuts and things. Like where peanuts and jam and crackers and turkey and all kinds of different things. It's almost like somebody's just running through the kitchen, pulling in as many things as they possibly can. Jose comes in, downtown Jose comes in. And he says, great show, Sonar. Happy Thanksgiving to all the WRMN listeners. Eat a lot of turkey and go Bears, says downtown Jose. That's on his wish list. He's bringing the W. Oh, no, here's what he's bringing. He says he's bringing fresh crust cranberries and a pecan pie. He says, hola, Ben. That's it. You're going to bring those cranberries. Cranberries had a boon this year. A boon crop, or a bumper crop, as they say. It's a crop that doesn't, outperforms what it should have, or what was expected, not necessarily what it should have, but what was expected for it. And I think that boon was like 12% or so. So everybody have one of those cranberry and vodkas that are out there to just celebrate the cranberry this season. Or maybe you were one of those that bring the cranberry dish. I'm bringing the turkey. Jose's bringing the pecan pie. We've already got another dessert from Rita bringing in that Jell-O. What is your digital dish? What are you going to bring to the WRMN digital potluck today? We'll eat the ones and zeros this afternoon and get everything going through there. Hey, if you do get a chance and there is something left over, let's say there's a can or two that you didn't use. There's some veggies, there's a box of stuffing, there's a pie mix, there's something that you didn't use. Don't just open it up, don't throw it away, don't just hand it out to somebody that's going out the door. Gather it up and take it down to a food bank or a food pantry. That's the best time to kind of, you know what I mean? You're not going to get that extra can of corn that maybe that's something you don't usually make around the house every single time. Or maybe the kids came over and they demanded that they have some of that Kraft mac and cheese. You only made 2 out of the 3 boxes that are out there. Send some of that extra that you've got here that you didn't cook, that you overbought for. You bought for somebody else. You bought to make sure that somebody else could have some Kraft mac and cheese for their next meal. Go ahead and drop some of that off at the food banks. I'll get you a list of some of those in the area. Also coming up on today's show, we are also going to give you the list of the stores that are open. Yeah, I know you. There's 1 or 2 things that you may not have gotten. Sure, you've got 5 or 6 boxes of stuffing, but you didn't get a lemon. Oh my gosh, that one thing that you couldn't possibly remember that we should have had to do it. Or rip. Oh my gosh, I've got 4 inches of saran wrap. I've only got 8 inches of aluminum foil. What am I going to do? Turkeys go in bags. So if you're still having to go out there, there are still a couple other places that are open. The Myers that are out there, Kroger as well. Most places will be closing by 5, though, to send some of those people out to make sure that they can spend some time with their families. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of the show. Before we go to the bottom of the hour break, I'll go ahead and walk through some more that are here. Crystal comes in, the boss lady. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm bringing coffee. Yeah, the coffee that I just made down the hall. That's what the boss lady's bringing. The commander comes in, says, Happy Thanksgiving, WRMN family. Please take a moment today and remember those who are deployed around the world who cannot be with theirs. Have a blessed day, and I'll bring the candied yams. Thank you, Commander, for making sure that we've got the candy yams stacked and supplied, ready to go. This is WRMN. I am Dennis Sonar Green. I'm taking over the first shift, and it will be our time to jump in, spend some time, and give those digital shout outs and bring that digital dish. What are you bringing? What are you going to put together? We've got candy yams. We've got pecan pies. We've got crushed cranberries. We've got Jell-O. We've got a charcuterie board and a turkey. My, we are building up our digital dishes as we go. Thanks for listening to WRMN. That's WRMN 1410 and WRMN 1410.com. We'll be right back with more Turkey Day fun. Get your calls in, get your text messages in, 505-926-1410, or hop in on the YouTube chat, youtube.com/@WRMN Radio.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Verizon. Naperville taking a step toward enhancing its cultural landscape with feedback from its public art survey. Residents showing enthusiasm for nature-inspired and interactive installations as part of the survey, while 82% would like to see public art outside of the downtown area. The city of Elgin calling on residents to mark your calendars for National Cookie Day, December 4th at the center of Elgin, located at 100 Symphony Way from 3 to 5 p.m. Bring your festive cheer and a letter to Santa because the first 50 kids will be treated to a free cookie. The Napier Settlement is holding its annual tree lighting ceremony on December 4th from 5 to 7 p.m. at 523 South Webster Street in Naperville. Santa is set to be there. There'll be delicious cookies and cocoa as well. And events get underway at 5:15. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Do you lay awake at night worrying about what to buy everyone on your holiday list? Well, Skechers is here for a holiday rescue with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, the right gift for everyone on your list. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching your shoes, no retying laces. Plus, Skechers slip-ins are perfect for everyone. Moms, dads, grandparents, kids, friends, coworkers, and they're the most comfortable shoes they'll ever wear. Find them for the holidays at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. NFL tomorrow. The Bears visit the Lions. Chicago winless in 4 road games. They're 4-7 overall. The Lions 10-1, 4-1 at home. They've won 9 straight and lead the NFC North. NBA Cup group stage play last night. The Bulls beat the Wizards 127-108. 19 points, 12 rebounds for Nikola Vukovic as Chicago improves to 8-11 overall. 6-5 away from home. Kobe White led all Bulls with 21 points. Zach LaVine had 18. Taylor Horton-Tucker with 13 off the bench. Jalen Smith added 12. The Bulls have wins in 3 of their last 5. They return to action tonight on the road at Orlando. The Blackhawks take on the Dallas Stars tonight at United Center. Chicago's 7-12-2. Dallas 13-7-0. The Stars are 3rd in the Central Division. Chicago's last. Just 1 win in the last 5 for the Blackhawks. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
There are Black Friday deals, and then there are Kohl's Black Friday deals. Where else can you get 40% off Levi's, up to 50% off Sephora fragrances, and home favorites for under $10, all in the same place? And it gets better. You can score extra Kohl's cash with $15 earned for every 50 spent. Get 15% off some of your finds, and save even more with limited time doorbusters, like 50% off toys. Select styles. Offers end November 29th. Coupons do not apply to Levi's employees. Coupons and Kohl's cash do not apply to Sephora. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Welcome to Staples.
Help! My family's in for the holidays and I need gift ideas.
That's why we're here. Staples has amazing deals on everything you need. Photo gifts, laptops, and gaming systems. Even custom holiday cards and shipping solutions to send gifts to the family that can't make it.
Perfect! Have anything for Uncle Frank? I love him, but the guy is never quiet.
Noise-canceling headphones. For you.
You get it.
Unwrap huge holiday savings at Staples. And right now at Staples, save up to $350 on select computers. Ends 12/28, in-store only.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, partly sunny with a high near 34. Temperatures falling to around 30 in the afternoon. Gusty winds up to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, a slight chance of snow showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 20. Temperatures rising to around 22 overnight. Currently, it is 28 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
This holiday season, Straight Talk Wireless is letting you say yes a lot more with real unlimited data. Yes to sharing pics of the ugliest holiday sweaters. Yes to checking weather on the go for surprise sledding trips. And with a free phone at sign up, let the yes-tivities begin.
No way!
Yes way. Straight Talk, real unlimited data. Available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Offer valid through 1/5/25 while supplies last at participating stores. Taxes and fees apply. Requires in-store activation on select single-line plans. Limit of 2 phones per customer. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
That's Bob Crosby bringing us back here, the golden age of radio on WRMN. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I've got somebody here who just woke up and wants to make sure that she gets her happy Thanksgiving wishes out. Little Miss, go ahead and wish everybody your happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you all have good morning, and I hope you all have a really good Thanksgiving.
There it is. Thank you, Little Miss. Go out there and go get you some breakfast as it moves through the day. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being part of our WRMN family. We've got some people that are coming in and dropping off some more digital dishes. The Brendan, let's see here. Yeah, the boss lady comes in with macaroni. That's what she's going to be bringing in as well. And then Brendan turns around and brings in those mashed potatoes. So macaroni, mashed potatoes, pecan pie, cranberries. Let's see here. Jell-O. We've also got a charcuterie board right off the bat. Hector and the boss lady are going to just be sitting right next to each other, hissing at anybody who tries to reach at that board. That's okay. I'm sure they would love to share. Or like the boss lady does, she makes her own. She makes one for everybody else, and then she goes, this one's mine. Right here, this one's mine. That's okay. I do the same thing with the cheese ball. We start out with a whole cheese ball that everybody shares, and then I quarter it and run off out the door and hide in the garage or something and take it, right? What is your favorite dish that you like to get that extra little scoop before Uncle Bob takes the rest of it? Because you know what it is. You know this is my only time that I'm going to be at this dish. I'm going through the line. I want to make sure that I get what I have for my favorite and get that extra little bit of scoop. If you can't tell me, or you already gave out your digital dish, go ahead and let me know what goes out first. What is the first thing to run out over at your place? Over at your Thanksgiving, is it the coffee creamer? Is that what goes out first? Because you know everybody's going to have 2 or 3 pots as well. You're running a diner, right? You need some of that coffee creamer that's sitting there. If you run out of something, do not worry. I've got you a list of some of the places that will be open today. Well, of course, Thanksgiving is today, the 28th. But is Walmart going to be open? Nope. Walmart stores will be closed on Thanksgiving. Is Target going to be open on Thanksgiving? Nope. All Target stores will be closed on Thanksgiving year, but Sonar, I thought this was a list of things that would be open. Costco, Sam's Club, open on Thanksgiving. Nope, they're closed as well. Some of the things that are open here and there, most CVS pharmacies will be open for Thanksgiving, although some locations may have those reduced hours. Walgreens as well will be closed on Thanksgiving. The company confirmed to USA Today 24-hour locations and pharmacies will remain open. However, non-24-hour locations will be closed. Rite Aid locations will also be closed on Thanksgiving. It's always best to check with your local store before going over there. U.S. Postal Service will also not be delivering mail, so if you usually get your mail on Thursdays, that is about it. But what about the banks? Branches of Capital One, Bank of America, PNC, Trust, and Citibank, among others, will be closed. So don't get any banking done on the Thanksgiving day. UPS and FedEx open on Thanksgiving? Well, UPS pickup and delivery services will not be available on Thanksgiving, and the UPS stores may be closed according to the company's website, but it is best to check with your local store. UPS Express Critical is available 365 days a year, according to the company, though. That number, 1-800-714-8779. That's the place to call to get that information on UPS Express Critical Pickup. FedEx Pickup and Delivery Service services will also be unavailable. FedEx office locations will be closed on November 28th, but FedEx Custom Critical is also available 365 days a year. More information about that one from FedEx, 1-800-762-3787 to find if people can still pick up. So let's see here. What retail stores are going to be open? Well, Bass Pro Shops are going to be open from 9 to 6 p.m. I don't think you'll be able to necessarily find that turkey bag you're looking for, but it will be over there for at least some shopping. I think after Thanksgiving, I think is when Santa starts showing up at those Bass Pro Shops. He loves making his visit and the rounds. That's usually where me and the kids go and see our place. We go to that Bass Pro Shop or the Cabela's. It's essentially the same place because Cabela's is also open from 9 to 6 today. We'll go and see Santa. We'll go and sit down. We'll shake hands with the jolly fella, and we'll make sure we drop off our letters as well. Make sure that we get things that are there. What we try to focus on our letters from the house isn't necessarily the things that we want. It is more of the, hey, Santa, I want to remind you of the nice things I did this year, of that one good thing that I did that was really, really big, that maybe 6 or 7 other little things that are in there. It's more of a plea to the big guy to keep us off of the naughty list. These stores will be closed on Thanksgiving. I'm going to give you a real quick rundown right here. Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Kohl's, JCPenney's, Nordstrom, Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace, REI, Burlington, Belk, IKEA, Staples, Office Depot, Office Max, PetSmart, Petco, and the Tractor Supply Company. Oh man, Sonar, this was supposed to be a list of things that are open. How can I possibly get anything done when you keep telling us it's all closed? Well, Kroger is not closed. Closing times may vary. Most closing times for people are starting around that 5-6 o'clock time. So get in there as you can. Food Lion, closing times are going to vary as well, but they will try to be open. Meijer today will be open from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Closest Meijer to me, I think, is on Randall Road over here. Whole Foods will also be open for the morning, 7 to 1 p.m., but stores in Massachusetts, Maine, and Rhode Island will be closed. If you're driving all the way to Rhode Island for a turkey bag, I feel sorry for you. Harris Teeter, those stores will close at 2. If you happen to find a Wegman floating around, those stores are closing at 4. Safeway and Albertsons will both be open. Let's get back to some of our messages that are here. Of course, the YouTube stream is blowing up. And we've got Brendan who came in with those mashed potatoes. Next on our digital dish is from Wendy. She's going to bring in that green bean casserole and rolls. Oh my goodness. Are you bringing those Hawaiian rolls that are there, or are you baking some rolls to come in? Brendan says, hi everyone. Chicago Bears will take on Detroit Lions. Who do you think is going to win on that turkey bowl as it moves through? Wendy says, for your Thanksgiving meal, if you are not cooking, go to our friends at Paul's Family Restaurant in Elgin. Yes, head down over to Paul's. Paul's is having a Thanksgiving meal over there. I think I'll Beetlejuice the Commander real quick too, but I think the Commander's having a plate or two over at the Legion. Just let us know if that's sitting in there. Let's see here. Crystal has a thought-provoking question about, is Black Friday still a thing? It is, but it's not a day anymore. It's not just Friday. It's like we took the 20-something-year-old birthday aspect to it, where we all said it was, yeah, it's Friday, but like so is Thursday is Friday, and it's like that birthday weekend type of thing. Everybody started doing that side. Sandy comes in. Larry, are you in Florida? Nice to hear from you. Thanksgiving blessings to you. All of the great Thanksgiving blessings that are out. Brendan, it is so great to hear from you. Thanks for bringing those mashed potatoes. Dean DeLaley comes in and says, "God morning, Fox River Valley, the WRMN listeners, Sonar, and family. From the DeLaley family to each of you, happy Thanksgiving." Happy Thanksgiving back to you there, Dino, as well. Brendan also comes in with it, says, "We love you, Crystal. The radio is silent." Let me see if I can fix something along those. That would be, let's get to the remote side. How about that? That should give us back on the air for that. I am broadcasting from the home studio, so the automation system doesn't necessarily like that. We got it back up and running. Everything is kosher. Check us out on the YouTube side where everybody is getting in their Thanksgiving wishes. Also, if you're just joining us, we're giving out those, or at least putting together those digital dishes. What are you going to bring to your digital RMN potluck? We've already got the green bean casserole. We got mashed potatoes. We've got a charcuterie board. We've got some nervous pudding. We've got all kinds of different things that are coming in. I'm going to play just a little bit more of some of this great golden era of radio music. And when we come back, we will go back through our digital dishes. You're listening to WRMN.
Girls I've known and I've known some. Till I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came in sight, dear, my heart grew light, and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit. You deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain, hoping to explain all the things that you do to me. By mere bis du chien, please let me explain. By mere bis du chien means that you're grand. By mere bis du chien, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by mere bis du chien. So kiss me and say you understand.
By mere bis du chien, that means you're the greatest. You're the greatest audience in the land here on WRMN. Thank you very much for being with us this Thanksgiving morning. Grab your cup of coffee. Let's do a little bit of a toast, a little coffee toast that's going on right here. Hey, to you and to your family, a happy Thanksgiving going through. Go ahead and jump in on the WRMN YouTube line and give us a text. What are you bringing? What are you bringing to the digital dishes? What are you going to talk about? What do you do once the dinner's over? Of course, we've got the dinner, but do you watch movies? For the longest time over at my family, it was watching the sci-fi marathon, whatever they put on, whether it was the Planet of the Apes marathon that they put together or the Back to the Future The Back to the Future marathons were fantastic. You can watch a lot of those as they go through. We've got some questions as well from the chat. Chat wants to know, how do you like to use your leftovers? One year we made leftover Thanksgiving egg rolls. Oh, that sounds delicious. You get a little egg roll, what the paper that goes on the outside, and then you just roll up all of the different egg rolls that are in there. I think one year we did Thanksgiving sushi. We were big into just rolling things that year. I guess we must have gotten a sushi roller set for Christmas or something like that. So we just put all kinds of different things into it. Thanks for being a part of the show. Thanks for being on with us today. Mark Smith does remind us, Commander reminds us once again, not everyone goes home for Thanksgiving. So don't forget those who can't go home, those troops that are out there, those first responders that will be making sure that you do not get hurt from the turkey bones that you may have swallowed. So there are still some first responders, including those military members that are out there, our first line of defense. That is, of course, some well wishes out to them to make sure that they also get to at least experience some sort of gratitude, at least from us, in our gratitude for them. We've got some more things coming up as we go through the day. Don't forget to tune in today at 10 p.m. at 10 a.m. And that will be Dean DeLaley's taking over the out to lunch shift. We want to make sure that we give our guys the opportunity to enjoy the time for themselves. So I'm taking over for Mark, and Dean's taking over for Matt. And then, of course, later on tonight, we've got Court Stevens. Court Stevens will be spinning some tunes for us and making sure that you continue to enjoy your Thanksgiving Day. WRMN's got a lot more things going on. When we come back, we will go ahead and go through the digital dishes that we've got. I'll give you that list of rundown for the Thanksgiving stores that are open again. And then what we'll also do is we will go through some of those Thanksgiving Day food statistics. How many pounds of turkeys are going to be eaten? How much cranberry sauce is the entire nation going to put down today? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being part of it. Here's some more Bob Crosby and his orchestra. The world is waiting for the sunrise. Thanks for joining WRMN here on Thanksgiving Day. You could be listening to the WRMN airwaves. You could be listening to the smart speaker. You could be listening to the app on your phone. You could be listening to the YouTube stream. All of the different ways to be a part of WRMN. We appreciate any of the ways that you're using. We appreciate all of the ways that you're using. If you're part of that Soto family, they've got 6 or 7 different ways. They told me one day, I heard you through just the regular phone line. They're finding ways that I don't even know that were out there in the world. They were like, hey, we were peeping through the window even. Yeah, that's true. You can go right to Studio 14 on Douglas Street and watch us there. Many, many different ways to listen. For those of you that aren't cooking today and maybe want to go out to a restaurant, of course, Paul's Family Restaurant is open. Wendy gave us that great suggestion for on the YouTube text line to go over to Paul's. They've got a Thanksgiving side going there. If you want more of the franchising type of flair, McDonald's hours vary by location. Burger King, same thing. The hours will vary by location, but Bojangles will be open. Subways will be open, Taco Bell's, Starbucks, and some Dunkins. Check out some of those. The hours and location will vary, so you can find a way to call, or Google is pretty good at some of those things. IHOP, Denny's, Applebee's, all of those restaurants, I believe, have regular hours. Of course, the Cracker Barrel, where I feel like I'm going to Thanksgiving dinner almost every time I go to that go to a Cracker Barrel anyway. But thank you all for being here with us. Thank you all for being a part of the show and being here on this fantastic Thanksgiving morning. If later on tonight you want to get cracking, Hooters opens at 4, goes all the way to midnight. Check it out in case you want some of those wings, I guess. That's why you go for it. You read the articles in the magazine and you go to the Hooters for the wings, right? You are an outstanding individual and we appreciate you being here. More WRMN to come. We see you out there, Sandy. We see you out there, Brandon and Dean and the boss lady and the Sotos and Wendy and Mike. We see you all out there. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being a part of us. We'll be right back after this.
As the Elgin Police Department driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Verizon. The City of Elgin calling on residents to mark your calendars for National Cookie Day, December 4th at the center of Elgin, located at 100 Symphony Way from 3 to 5 p.m. Bring your festive cheer and a letter to Santa because the first 50 kids will be treated to a free cookie. Naperville taking a step toward enhancing its cultural landscape with feedback from its public art survey. Residents showing enthusiasm for nature-inspired and interactive installations as part of the survey, while 82% would like to see public art outside of the downtown area. The Napier Settlement is holding its annual tree lighting ceremony on December 4th from 5 to 7 p.m. at 523 South Webster Street in Naperville. Santa is set to be there. There'll be delicious cookies and cocoa as well. And events get underway at 5:15. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Do you lay awake at night worrying about what to buy everyone on your holiday list? Well, Skechers is here for a holiday rescue with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, the right gift for everyone on your list. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching your shoes, no retying laces. Plus, Skechers slip-ins are perfect for everyone. Moms, dads, grandparents, kids, friends, coworkers, and they're the most comfortable shoes they'll ever wear. Find them for the holidays at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
For local information and fun times in the mornings, listen to Marky B and Larry Jones on the first shift.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help you.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
You can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN.
We are Lions International, the world's largest service organization. We are volunteers committed to strengthening our communities and supporting those in need, one act of kindness at a time. For more than a century, Lions have been serving a world in need, right here in our community and around the world. Lions International makes the impossible possible. This is your invitation to join us, because the only thing missing from our mission to make a difference is you. Visit lionsclub.org to find a local Lions Club near you.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Blackhawks take on the Dallas Stars tonight at United Center. Chicago's 7-12-2, Dallas 13-7-0. The Stars are third in the Central Division. Chicago's last. Just one win in the last 5 for the Blackhawks. NFL tomorrow. The Bears visit the Lions. Chicago winless in 4 road games. They're 4-7 overall. The Lions 10-1, 4-1 at home. They've won 9 straight and lead the NFC North. NBA Cup group stage play last night. The Bulls beat the Wizards 127-108. 19 points, 12 rebounds for Nikola Vukovic as Chicago improves to 8-11 overall, 6-5 away from home. Kobe White led all Bulls with 21 points. Zach LaVine had 18. Taylor Horton-Tucker with 13 off the bench. Jalen Smith added 12. The Bulls have wins in 3 of their last 5. They return to action tonight on the road at Orlando. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
There are Black Friday deals, and then there are Kohl's Black Friday deals. Where else can you get 40% off Levi's, up to 50% off Sephora fragrances, and home favorites for under $10, all in the same place? And it gets better. You can score extra Kohl's Cash with $15 earned for every 50 spent. Get 15% off some of your finds, and save even more with limited time doorbusters, like 50% off toys. Select styles. Offers end November 29th. Coupons do not apply to Levi's and toys. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Welcome to Staples.
Help! My family's in for the holidays and I need gift ideas.
That's why we're here. Staples has amazing deals on everything you need. Photo gifts, laptops, and gaming systems. Even custom holiday cards and shipping solutions to send gifts to the family that can't make it.
Perfect! Have anything for Uncle Frank? I love him, but the guy is never quiet.
Noise-canceling headphones. For you.
You get it.
Unwrap huge holiday savings at Staples. And right now at Staples, save up to...
Let me tell you a story about Bill. Bill was a normal guy in his 50s. He had back surgery about 2 years ago. Bill was in a lot of pain. He dealt with his pain by taking the Percocets his doctor prescribed for him. Bill took more and more and more of them to help with the pain, until one day the prescriptions weren't enough to get rid of Bill's pain. Then one day Bill found someone to help him get rid of the pain with illegal drugs he didn't need a prescription for. Fast forward to today. Bill lost his job and his family. The only thing he does have is his drug dealer. If you know Bill's story and you don't want to end up like Bill, Call the Detox and Treatment Helpline right now to get away and get treatment. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. Call right now. Help is standing by. 800-694-1127.
Welcome back to the first shift here on WRMN, the Thanksgiving morning edition. My name is Dennis Sonar Green. I am broadcasting live from the study here at my house, getting prepared for the Thanksgiving side of it. I agree with most people on the internet and the world that agree that the best part of hosting Thanksgiving dinner is the leftovers. 73% of U.S. adults agree that the best part of Thanksgiving is having all of the leftovers that everybody brought over. Today we're playing a little bit of a game of the WRMN digital dish. You'll go ahead and tell us what you would bring to the WRMN digital potluck for Thanksgiving. We've already got a couple people coming in. Hector is coming in with the charcuterie board. Brendan is coming in with some mashed potatoes. I think the boss lady is bringing in some mac and cheese. Rita said she's going to bring in that Jell-O. Wendy, I think, was talking about bringing in some of that green bean casserole. Stuffing is still up for grabs. We've also still got, yams. Yams were also taken by the commander. He put those up. He's going to bring those in. Commander, are you going to put in any of those hot, those red hots, or do you just do the marshmallows? Or Ben was talking yesterday about all kinds of crazy things that people put in their yams that are out there. Some of the other statistics of the Thanksgiving food: 83% of Americans say turkey is their favorite Thanksgiving dish. Cheese ball or stuffing, I think, are the two top for me. Oh my gosh, but you got those mashed potatoes too. Oh, I cannot think about my favorite until I guess I try them all. 88% of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving. I guess there's some people that don't. They go more towards that ham, or maybe they do a pork roast, or even then maybe like a brisket. Maybe they go beef with things. Some people eat barbecue. I know a lot of people that, they may not have the turkey, but or the turkey barbecue or the pulled turkey or anything like that. But Al Bubba Baker, one of the people that we've, one of the football players that we've done shows with before, I've talked with him about what he does for Thanksgiving, and he loves cooking that barbecue that's there. I think he does now fry a turkey and then mix in his special barbecue sauce for that. Americans will buy, by the way, 365 million pounds of turkey in the week leading up to Thanksgiving. In 2021, farmers raised about 217 million turkeys. All of the different things that are out there. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being a part of the show today. It, of course, is Thanksgiving Day, and here on WRMN, we want to make sure that we still give you those airwaves to be a part of the show. Other foods that are out there: Americans buy about 250 million pounds of potatoes 50 million pounds of sweet potatoes, and 40.5 million rolls for Thanksgiving. I think Wendy said she was bringing those too, those digital dishes. Still time to get in on those digital dishes. That is 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. That's the place to text in. You can also jump into the YouTube live stream, youtube.com/@WRMN Radio. Americans will eat between 2,500 and 4,500 calories on Thanksgiving. You are expected to eat anywhere from 50 to 100% more calories than you normally do on any other day of the year. I guess the other holidays don't seem to count, but Thanksgiving is the day where we all celebrate that abundance with a little bit of indulgence, right? If moderation is the key in moderating, our indulgences are also there. You also have to indulge every once in a while to keep that moderate side of things. Let's see here. Go back down to the side here. Americans buy 19 million pies and $50 million worth of pre-made pie filling. Americans buy $87 million worth of pre-packaged mixes for cakes, cookies, and those sweet, sweet breads. Food waste. We buy all of this food. We don't eat all of it. I mean, I can only eat 4,500 calories is what the statistics are telling me. Americans will throw out an estimated 316 million pounds of food on Thanksgiving. And if you're like me and grew up in the Midwest, that food is more than likely under an upside down plate, right? You take it, you say, hey, I'm done with this, and I don't want grandma to get offended that I didn't finish her casserole, but I ate all of the mashed potatoes. I'm just going to go ahead and, turn my plate over. I'll just flip it and put it in down from there. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being a part of WRMN. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got some more Happy Thanksgiving shout-outs to get through. Thanks for listening to WRMN. That's WRMN 1410 AM and WRMN1410.com.
School, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. You've talked with your kids and shared clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe, because when you talk, they hear you.
Get ready to run with Dick Pond Athletics in St. Charles, where runners and walkers have found their perfect fit for over 50 years. Whether you're just starting your fitness journey or training for that next big race, we've got everything you need. Since 1969, we've been helping everyone from beginners to world champions solve their foot issues. As America's oldest running and walking shoe store, we carry all the top brands like Hoka, Nike, Brooks, On, Asus, New Balance, and North Face. The gear you trust, the gear that works. But we don't stop at just providing the right gear. Our experienced staff will help you find the perfect fit and teach you how to use it in one of our many free run-walk classes. We're here to keep you moving and healthy with expert advice and personalized service. And don't miss incredible savings in our clearance section, perfect for making your fitness journey even more affordable. Dick Pond Athletics. Let's hit the ground running. Take your family out or meet up with a friend for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Elgin IHOP, located at 101 Randall Road by the theater. They're open for dining 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Stop in at 3 p.m. for happy hour with discounted meal deals for early birds starting at just $6. You can choose from breakfast choices like the pancake sundaes or juicy burgers or maybe a classic burrito bowl. Check out the menu at ihop.com today.
Rise and shine, Fox Valley listeners. It's time to kickstart your day with First Shift with Marky B on WRMN 1410 AM. From 6 to 9 a.m., join the chatter that gets you clued in with the latest buzz around town. Don't just sip on your coffee. Let Marky B brew your morning with the perfect mix of news, views, and moves. Dial us in or live stream at WRMN1410.com and make your mornings a whole lot brighter. WRMN 1410 AM. We're the voice of the Valley, and we're here to talk.
Welcome back to WRMN. That's WRMN 1410 AM and WRMN1410.com. My name is Dennis Sonar Green. I am filling in for Marky B for the First Shift. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining me here in my study. This is where I do a lot of my production and where I record the news, and now is fully capable of broadcasting to both the YouTube and also our other WRMN streams. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being a part of the show. If you want to give us a shout out, give the world a shout out to wish them a happy Thanksgiving, go ahead and text us in or give us a call on that same line and leave a voicemail. That is 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410 to go ahead and get over there. It includes international calls because, of course, what day could we not get away with without checking in on the other side of the planet?
Today, Sonar, me, Derek. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. I am watching TV at the moment. I've been making rosary beads again, and it's been a warm day here yesterday. But it's warm here now still. I've still got the fan going at top speed. But I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Now, I'll talk to you later. See ya.
Thank you very much for checking in with us. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I hope it was a wonderful one for you, and thanks for celebrating one with us here in this time zone. Always great to hear from you, and thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of everything. More things coming in to the chat line and the text line. We're still doing our digital dishes, and of course, we've got some people coming in on that. Dino finally comes in with his digital dish, and he says, no Thanksgiving is complete without a little pasta. How about some rigatoni with vodka sauce? That's what I will bring. That sounds delicious. Did you ever do? Well, I lived in New Jersey for a little bit, so I got to see a lot of Italian families. Went to one for their Thanksgiving and Christmas. And do you ever do the anti-pasta, where it's not pasta? It's it's like salami rolls and a couple other things that are there. It's neat, but that's what we've got on the menu now. We got rigatoni with vodka sauce on the digital dishes. Go ahead and send us some of your digital dishes that are on there. Oh, Hector comes in with a good question. Do you call it gravy or sauce? And I think he's referring to the pasta, right? You the marinara sauce, the red sauce or the red gravy that's in there. Now, I just talked about how I lived in New Jersey for a little bit. They all call it gravy. This is the gravy. I put the sausage in the gravy. The gravy goes on top of the noodles. It's all gravy. I think Dean DeLaley also calls it gravy. That's there. The boss lady comes in and says if it's red, it's sauce. It's tomato sauce, pasta sauce that goes there. If it's brown, the boss lady says, then that's a gravy, right? Or white. I guess there's that eggshell type of brown. What do you call holidays then? Oh, that's a hollandaise sauce, or is it a hollandaise gravy? We go back and forth every once in a while about cheesecake being a pie versus a cake. I think the consensus that we have in our family is cheesecake is closer to that custard type of side to it, but I still think it's got more of that consistency of pie. Different types of things. If you want to jump into that conversation, that argument, that is happening literally live on chat right now. So conversations here on WRMN. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being a part of what we do. Some of the stores that I want to get to that will be open during this Thanksgiving side in case you got to get something. Now, I do recommend if you do know that you're missing something, find out now. Now's the time to do it. You don't want to figure out that you're missing something at 6, or how most people eat. You don't want to find out you're missing something a half hour before you eat, which is probably like 1:30. We were just talking about that yesterday, where I think the dinners have come lower and lower and lower because you've got all of these I call them plate pirates that just jump from one Thanksgiving to the next and kind of take over, sail the 7 seas of those different parties. Oh yeah, I'll grab a plate. Oh, I'll come over for dessert. Well, I can only stay for coffee and maybe something just for the little bit at the beginning. So those are the places that are open: Kroger, Food Lion, Meijer, Whole Foods, Harris Teeter, Wegmans, Safeway, and Albertsons will be open in some fashion. Call in, because I know Meijer closes at 5. Some of these other places like Whole Foods, 1 p.m. they're going to kick everybody out and say, look, you got your stuff, let's go. There are some 24-hour Walgreens that will also be open for the day, but get your stuff now. Here in, I would say, about a half hour, starting at 9 o'clock. Most of the places will be open if they're not open already. Like Meijer is already open. They opened at 6. Find out now what you're missing. You're listening to WRMN. We're going to listen to some more tunes. You're currently listening to Phil Dooley and his orchestra, a.k.a. Joe Hamies. And then we're going to jump right into Bert Schefter and his orchestra, A Toast to Paragani's Ghost. Right after this show, leading into the 9 o'clock hour, we've got the Bozeum special presentation that was over at the Gail Borden Library. Tom will be firing that off and talking a little bit about the Bozeum. There is a 700-page historical book about Bozo and the history of the Bozo show that you can find out there in the world. So stay tuned at 9 o'clock today to hear all about Bozo, Bozo history, and the museum that will feature that famous clown. I don't want to lead right into famous clowns and talking about Dean DeLaley. Jump right into how he will be on at 10 today. It'll be great to have him there, given the same shout outs, but he will have the full use of the studio where you will be able to call in and leave and talk about your Thanksgiving memories. So from 10 to 1 today, it's time to just call in from the kitchen and say, man, these smells, these voices, these people, this music, this is the party, this is the memories, the nostalgia that's coming through. Please share some of that nostalgia with us. Check in and say, this is why we do this. There's a lot of turmoil out in the world. There's a lot of worries. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of friction. There's a lot of controversy. But we can all agree that today is the day to give thanks for the things that we have. We're not looking for the things that we want. We're not looking for the things that we can change. We're not looking for those things out there. This is the stoic practice of being grateful. Thanks for being here. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the listeners. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the fact that I can come on these airwaves and say the things that we all need to say or do or be a part of without any of those pesky free speech restrictions. Thank you very much for being a part of us here. Again, we appreciate you. And WRMN is grateful for every single listener that's out there. We've got the bottom of the hour news sneaking up on us as well. That will give you your weather forecast for the day. And Sean Pernan will give you the update for the Fox River Valley area. Thanks for being a part of Thanksgiving with us. And thanks for sending over your great Thanksgiving messages. 505-926-1410 for those Thanksgiving messages. Call in or text that line. The MH360 text line, 505-926-1410. We'll be right back after the bottom of the hour news.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Verizon. Elgin residents should note that non-emergency city offices will be closed Thursday and Friday for the Thanksgiving holiday. Offices will resume their regular hours on Monday, December 2nd. In Oswego, a prolonged 8-month investigation culminated with the arrest of 31-year-old Larry E. Foster, who now faces allegations including 2 counts of criminal sexual assault and 1 count of criminal trespass. This follows a March incident where Foster allegedly entered a home without permission and sexually assaulted an individual. The Elgin Fire Department teaming up with Community Crisis Center to run a winter wear donation drive. Residents of Elgin are encouraged to donate new or gently used winter clothing to help adults struggling to stay warm this season. Donations including jackets, scarves, and gloves are accepted at any Elgin Fire Station and the Community Crisis Center located at 37 Geneva Street until December 31st. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Do you lay awake at night worrying about what to buy everyone on your holiday list? Well, Skechers is here for a holiday rescue with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, the right gift for everyone on your list. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching your shoes, no retying laces. Plus, Skechers slip-ins are perfect for everyone. Moms, dads, grandparents, kids, friends, coworkers, and they're the most comfortable shoes they'll ever wear. Find them for the holidays at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. NBA Cup group stage play last night. The Bulls beat the Wizards 127-108. 19 points, 12 rebounds for Nikola Vukovic as Chicago improves to 8-11 overall, 6-5 away from home. Kobe White led all Bulls with 21 points. Zach LaVine had 18. Talen Horton-Tucker with 13 off the bench. Jalen Smith added 12. The Bulls have wins in 3 of their last 5. They return to action tonight on the road at Orlando. The Blackhawks take on the Dallas Stars tonight at United Center. Chicago's 7-12-2. Dallas 13-7-0. The Stars are third in the Central Division. Chicago's last. Just 1 win in the last 5 for the Blackhawks. NFL tomorrow. The Bears visit the Lions. Chicago winless in 4 road games. They're 4-7 overall. The Lions 10-1, 4-1 at home. They've won 9 straight and lead the NFC North. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
There are Black Friday deals, and then there are Kohl's Black Friday deals. Where else can you get 40% off Levi's, up to 50% off Sephora fragrances, and home favorites for under $10, all in the same place? And it gets better. You can score extra Kohl's cash with $15 earned for every $50 spent. Get 15% off some of your finds, and save even more with limited time doorbusters, like 50% off toys. Select styles. Offers end November 29th. Coupons do not apply to Levi's and toys. Coupons and Kohl's cash do not apply to Sephora. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Welcome to Staples.
Help! My family's in for the holidays and I need gift ideas.
That's why we're here. Staples has amazing deals on everything you need. Photo gifts, laptops, and gaming systems. Even custom holiday cards and shipping solutions to send gifts to the family that can't make it.
Perfect. Have anything for Uncle Frank? I love him, but the guy is never quiet.
Noise-canceling headphones. For you.
You get it.
Unwrap huge holiday savings at Staples. And right now at Staples, save up to $350 on select computers. Ends 12/28, in-store only.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Today, partly sunny with a high near 34. This afternoon, temperatures will fall to around 30. Tonight, a slight chance of snow showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 20. Temperatures rising to around 22 overnight. Gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour. Currently, it is 29 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
It's the week of Thanksgiving, so you're a little busy. Here's something you can check off your list. Holiday shopping at Macy's. Because Black Friday is happening right now. You don't have to wait until Friday to get the season's best savings on the best gifts. You don't even have to wait until the end of this message. Head over to Macy's now and save big. If you go to Macy's.com, you can get your gifts shipped for free when you spend $25 or more. That's one less thing on your to-do list. Exclusions apply. See Macy's.com for details.
The Hudson DeLange Orchestra, Bugle Call Rag, taking us back into the first shift. The Fox River Valley's station, WRMN, is celebrating Turkey Day with you. Thank you very much for being a part of it. Thank you very much for being here with us. If you want to jump in, you want to join the messages that have been coming in, including Hector's message that once dinner is done, let's wash it down with a nice cold IPA or gin and tonic. Absolutely, sir. I like to have a coffee right afterwards, just to kind of wash it down. Maybe a cigar, but I'll tell you that coffee then turns into that glass, maybe some ice cubes, maybe just a splash of water. But I am there with you with that IPA. Boy, I love me a good craft brew here and there. I've got the beard for it. This is WRMN's Thanksgiving shout out day. Go ahead and jump in with us. We're also playing a game, the digital dishes, that Hector found a great alliteration for. Those digital dishes are things that you would like to bring if you were coming over to the digital stream. Hello on the digital stream on that youtube.com/@WRMN radio. That's the place to go. Wendy's going to go ahead and bring in the sheet pan of 10 by 5 of pumpkin bars with ice cream frosting. My goodness, Wendy, you are going to have to post that recipe because that sounds delightful. Mama Bear comes in and says, Happy Turkey Day, Turkey Leg Day from Florida. We appreciate you coming in. We love you there, Mama, as well. Hector is also in agreement with the red is sauce, brown is gravy. That's it. I'm sure there are plenty of Italians that are out there that are just pulling their hair out right now going, my goodness, it's gravy all the way. Hey, if you're looking to do something today, if you want to get out a little bit for things like that, there is, of course, the Fox and the Turkey races. That's downtown Batavia. This is the 28th year that's there. It's a 4-mile run that's already started. The 4-mile race started at 8:10, so it's going on right now. But you can still head over to downtown Batavia and get into all of the different things that are happening at the finish line that's over there. A portion of the registration fee will go to support that Batavia Interfaith Food Pantry. Like we were just talking about earlier in the last hour, if you get done making everything, if you turn around and you say, oh my gosh, you bought a can of peas, we've got 7 different cans of peas, what are we going to do with all these peas? I can't just store them in my pantry here. On your way out, drop them off at a food pantry. Drop them off in the, there's plenty of outside food pantries that are there, community fridges, community pantries. Donate that food if you're not going to use it. Don't just let it be another can of peas from last year. You turn around and go, oh, well, I guess I'll just put it next to the can of peas that we had last year. Drop it off at a food pantry. Give it to somebody who is in need. Speaking of drop-offs, maybe somebody is dropping off a toy or something, and I'm not going to judge you. I know some of those parents out there that hate those noisy toys. that are just like, we cannot have them, we cannot be a part of it, or they get those toys and they're like, the kid isn't really gonna like this one. This isn't for my kid. It's a nice toy, it's there, but it's just not for my kid specifically. So with that, you can drop it off at a Toys for Tots. There's a few different locations. WRMN is one of them at 14 Douglas. Then there is also Guthrie and Brady at Roselle, on Roselle Road. I think it's 75. Somebody's going to have to check me on that one. I don't have the direct address in front of it. But Guthrie and Brady, if you're on that side of town, you can drop off a Toys for Tots there. Make sure it is new, unwrapped, and is ready to go for a kid all the way up from newborns all the way up to 16. The Chris Crindle Market in Aurora is still on right now. That started on the 22nd. You can go to River Edge Park, 360 North Broadway in Aurora. Experience the traditional German-style outdoor market featuring live entertainment, food, and handcrafted ornaments. Special hours on Thanksgiving Day, however, are from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Go get 5 hours of a great event that's out there if you're not sticking around somebody's house, or if, like I said, you're one of those plate pirates that love to just sail the 7 seas of Thanksgiving and jump from island to island, getting appetizers, main dishes, and desserts, and then maybe a leftover or two. A few other options that are happening. Drury Lane Theater and Events, Oakbrook Terrace is open for dine-in on Thanksgiving Day. Glen Prairie in Glen Ellen is offering a 3-course meal from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on today. And Harry Carey's Italian Steakhouse in Lombard serving traditional Thanksgiving specials from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you are one of those people that just cannot stand to cook, doesn't want to be there, wants to leave with their friends or meet up and have a nice Friendsgiving over there, a restaurant like Harry Carey's or Drury Lane Theater is a great place to go. All of the different things that are happening here on WRMN. This is your last chance to get in your messages. I am heading out at the top of the hour, so get them in now. 505-926-1410. Here's some more music to take us to the next break. This is Glenn Gray and the Cass Lama Orchestra by Mir Bistu Shane, because it is absolutely fantastic song.
And I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
American Legion Post 57 in Elgin, Illinois presents Legion Cruise Nights. Wednesdays, May 8th, June 12th, July 10th, August 14th, and September 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come out and enjoy a great evening of cars, food, and music. Motorcycles, cars, trucks, military vehicles are all welcome. 50-50 raffles, door prizes. The event being sponsored by the American Legion Riders Post 57, 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
I was talking to the mockingbird. He says you are the worst he's heard. Bob White, what you gonna swing tonight? Even the owl tells me you're foul, singing those lullaby notes. Don't be a bring down if you can swing down. Give me those high notes. There's a lot of talk about you, Bob, and they're saying you're off the cob. Fake it, Mr. B, take it. Follow me, Bob White. Da-da-da-da-da. We're gonna break it up tonight.
Welcome back to WRMN, WRMN 1410 AM and WRMN1410.com. Thanks for being a part of us with this broadcast here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for jumping on the dials. We really appreciate you being here, and we are grateful on this day of being grateful and giving thanks. If you want to jump into the text line, now's the time to do it. It is the end of the show, the last segment as we move through here. The other question that we've got posed from the side here is it stuffing or is it dressing? That's the next question here, back and forth. Of course, gravy or sauce is what we've got pumping in the side there. But then the other question posed is stuffing or is it dressing? We've also got another voicemail that's coming through as well. Here we go. Thanks for being a part of it.
Today, it's me again. I just wanted to say hello to Hector Soto and his family, and Wendy, and Brendan, and Dean, and everyone who is making comments right now and watching or listening to you. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving Day. But here in Australia, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. It's not a thing here. The Americans and Canadians that live here, they probably do. But they sell the turkeys, frozen turkeys and that in the supermarkets now, but that's really for Christmas. But if any Americans and Canadians want to celebrate Thanksgiving, they'll probably buy some and make all the big dinner and everything. And yeah, so. But generally, we Aussies, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. The Pilgrims didn't come here to Australia. They didn't. Anyway, talk to you next time. See ya.
It's true. We always default to that American side, or at least I do, where just the world is just a other states that haven't found out that they wanted to be American yet. So that's true. Yeah, there are no pilgrims for Australia. I don't think people went there because of persecution. I think they were sent there because of persecution. That's there. Hey, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being a part of the show today. If you want to jump into that text line, you still got some time. David jumps in just in the last moment and says, have a good weekend and be safe. We appreciate that, David. Have a great day to you too. We appreciate you and your family. Have a phenomenal day out there in the world. Hey, we got a couple other things that we're just going to go through. One of them, again, is where to go to get those last minute ideas, those last minute things. A lot of it is maybe turkey bags. Maybe you didn't get that extra can of peas, or maybe there needs to be green beans in the green bean casserole. If you need to go out, do it now. Now's the time to do it. Beat the rush, get the early bird, go through your inventory, plan the day, have a cup of coffee, enjoy planning the day, picture it in your mind, put some things together for that. We really appreciate, once again, you being here. 847-931-1410 is the number you're going to call this early morning here at 10 o'clock, and you're going to be a part of Dean DeLaley doing the Out to Lunch show from there. But as you're out there driving, maybe you do go out to some of these places, go ahead and flip it over to 1410 a.m. Kroger's got varying closing times. Food Lion, the same thing, but they are open now. Meijer across the states is open from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Whole Foods is open now and will close at 1 p.m. Harris Teeter's stores close at 2. Wegmans close at 4. Safeway and Albertsons will also be open. Make sure you check in with your local store if anything is there. Things that are going to be closed, don't get to an empty parking lot and bang on a door. That would be Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, Target, Publix, Trader Joe's, Aldi's, and Winn-Dixie will be put out there. Need to get something to eat while you are out there shopping? Well, McDonald's and Burger King, Subway, Taco Bell, Starbucks, and Dunkin' all have hours that vary by the location itself. But Bojangles, IHOP, Denny's, Applebee's, Cracker Barrel, and Whataburger will all pretty much be taking their regular times. Don't forget that Krispy Kreme's shops close at 2, so if you're still looking at getting those donuts, that's there. Or maybe later on today, you got to get away, you're tired of staring at the family, or you just want to go see some football. Hooters is open from 4 p.m. to midnight. We got a couple other things that are out there too. Paul's Family Restaurant on this side of town, on the west side, is open as well for the Thanksgiving rush. If you want to go and get some of those traditional things that are happening. The Chris Kendall Market is also open in Aurora if you want to go check some things out on that side of the world. We appreciate you all coming in. Hector and Mark Smith and Downtown Jose, Steve Thorin, Rita, No Nickname John, Linda, all of these people that have joined our broadcast today. We appreciate you. We are thankful for you. Let's do one more round of the live stream at YouTube. Wendy's going to bring that sheet pan. You still got to text us over that recipe of sheet pan of bars with cream cheese frosting. My goodness, I got to have one of those. Stuffing when it's baked, says Sandy, in the turkey. Dressing when it's baked in a dish. That's the difference between stuffing and dressing. Thank you, Sandy. Really appreciate you jumping in on that one. See, I just called the whole thing stuffing anyway. Dressing is like, what is that? Whipped cream or Miracle Whip is a dressing, right? Hector says, good evening, Derica. And then Matt McNeil jumps in. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Matt McNeil. Good morning, Sonar and listeners. Wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Matt. We look forward to broadcasting with you on that day tomorrow for the Black Friday events that are moving through. Last couple minutes to get your last text messages and messages in for this hour. If you did miss out, stick around after the Bozeum presentation about Bozo Super Show as it moves through the day. At 10 o'clock, you'll be able to jump back into the text line, also the live stream, and also call in. If you didn't like me giving out your voice and your happy Thanksgiving, well, go ahead and call in for your own. 847-931-1410 is the place to go for that. I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all have all of the food that you wanted. I hope everything comes out exactly the way that you envisioned it. Enjoy your favorite dishes. I hope those are part of what you've got going on too. I hope somebody didn't forget anything and you can spend the entire day stress-free hanging out with your family that's there. So for the WRMN family, the WRMN news crew, the first shifters, everybody who has been part of this show, this station, listening now and the future, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving. And thank you for being a part of this station and its family. Have a great, happy Thanksgiving to you, and we'll see you on the other side.
I've been singing I need lovin' for days and months and years. Now my heart just bumpity bumpin', dried up all my tears.